welcome to my tarot corner. So after my previous reading, this place needs some cleaning, and since I cannot find my Palo Santo, I am burning some sage. So let's just let it keep on burning here. And and let it just go down little by little. Okay, so this is one of my favorite Rider-Waite clones, although it is a Rider-Waite tarot. And I'm going to use that in order to do a double pentagram reading for Catherine and William. We all saw them coming down from the airplane yesterday in Boston. And this morning, my husband was very excited to show me them in the Boston Celtics game, sitting in the front row and naturally not saving any places around them because they do not need the places around them to be empty when they are watching a basketball game. So I decided to do a double pentagram reading, just like I did between Harry and Eugenie. It's not an easy reading, so bear with me. And this reading is a little bit complicated, so I will go through this step by step. Okay, so I am clearing the deck and saying my disclaimer. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumption and speculation, and as such, it may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. Okay, so let's clear it once more. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm saying I want to analyze Catherine and William's relationship by the double pentagram. I want to analyze Catherine and William's relationship with the double pentagram. I want to analyze Princess Catherine and Prince William relationship using the double pentagram. I want to analyze the Prince and Princess of Wales relationship by using the double pentagram. So after doing that, I'm locking and splitting the deck only once. And now I am taking the cards. So the first card is, let's say that this side is Catherine and this side is William. So Catherine's head and William's head. Let's put these aside. Now I'm going for Catherine's leg and William's leg. Next card is Catherine's arm and William's arm. Now, Catherine's, oh, we need a little bit of space here. Now we need this arm for Catherine and this arm for William. This leg for Catherine and this leg for William, and Catherine's heart, William's heart, past, present, future, and potential. Okay, now I'm taking the cards that I don't need. I need only the cards that connect them. The cards that are not connecting them are only noises that are not going to help me in this reading. So I'm taking the arm and the legs that are not helping us because they do not connect with this reading. And I'm not opening all of the cards. I'm starting with William's leg, and I'm seeing the basis on which he's standing. And what I'm getting here is victory. So William is feeling victory. He feels that he has a very good basis to stand on. That is something that he's getting from Catherine. He has to be getting it from Catherine, otherwise he won't be feeling that. This is something that he's been getting from her. So let's see what is Catherine giving William in order for him to feel this victory. And Catherine is giving him the feeling of King of Cups. Now, I must remind you that William is a water sign person. He is not, he's Cancer, he's not a Scorpio. King of Cups is the Cancer person. So she is treating him as his sign. And that is different than the psychological explanation of this card. That means that she's not treating him as a whining King of Cups, like we usually see the King of Cups. She's treating him like he is. He is he is the Cancer King of Cups. He is and she's treating him like the Cancer man that he is, with all of the attributes of the Cancer man. And she's seeing all of the positive attributes of the King of Cups, which are that he is a family man, that he cares about the family, that he cares about things that are not only about himself, but also about things that connect him to his family. So because he is a Cancer man, because he is a water sign man, it changes the way that we read the King of Cups. If he wasn't a Cancer, then it would have been a little bit different here, and we would have said, why is he feeling so victorious? But she actually lets him feel the way that he is. So there is reciprocation here. She lets him feel the way he actually is, and that makes him feel victorious. Now, how does she feel in that relationship? And what we're getting here is the Queen of Cups. So she feels that she went into an adventure. For her, it wasn't something that she planned from the beginning. It wasn't something she wanted to before she met William. It was an adventure for her. It was something that she didn't think of beforehand. And you know that people started talking about the fact that when it was known that Prince William is going to learn in St. Andrews, Catherine decided to change her university to St. Andrews so that she could meet him. Well, maybe that is true, but it's still, you know, a very big long shot. And she already had a boyfriend when she met William, and it's not something that she thought about, and it's not something that she planned. So for her, having this relationship and all of this marriage and everything that she had with William is an adventure. And for her, every day with him is an adventure because of the way he makes her feel. So how does he make her feel? And what we're getting here is the Three of Swords. So that is something that is curious. So he is very demanding. And maybe that is why for her it's always an adventure, because he keeps on demanding and feeling that he needs more and more love. He needs more and more care. And maybe that is why we have the Queen of Cups here as well. This card here is very ominous. It's a card here that says that Prince William is very demanding. He is very he is treating Catherine as if she's not giving him enough love, as if he's always in this kind of destruction, and he's always unloved or not getting enough love. And that could explain why she feels that she's always in this kind of adventure, because the Queen of Cups is also a queen that is ready to burn bridges behind her. She's a queen that is ready for change. And that is something that, you know, the body language guy always says that Prince William is very tense, and maybe dealing with someone who is always so tense is very difficult for Catherine, and maybe that is also a reason why she is feeling like the Queen of Cups. So let's see what's in their head. So let's see what's in Catherine's head. And in Catherine's head, we see this Ten of Cups. So see, she's actually very happy. She's happy. She has this happy family. Now, just pay attention to one thing. The people here are very small. What is big here are the cups, but the people are very small. So she's not paying attention to the family itself. It's to the whole picture. But the whole picture is picture of happiness. So in her head, She is happy. She is not sad. She is not feeling sad. So this is what is going on in her head. Let's see what's going on in William's head. And in William's head, he's also happy. And this is even a better card because that's the Ten of Pentacles, which is not only happiness, but it's also abundance, and it's also a happy family and a family of a grandfather and parents and children and dogs and castles. So in their heads, they are happy. So they know that they should be happy, both of them. So this is what is going on in their heads, but what is going on in their hearts, because that's more important. And in Catherine's heart, we see the Tower. So Catherine is afraid. She's afraid that things might fall apart. And this explains that, because she keeps on getting the signals of Three of Swords from William. She's afraid that things might fall apart. And this card is a warning signal. And I have to say that I did not expect this from this reading. And I did not think that this is going to happen. But it seems like Catherine is really, really afraid that things might fall apart. And what is William feeling? So William is feeling justice. And justice is a card that speaks about cutting out whatever is not necessary from your life in order to move forward. But it's also a card that speaks about justice. So in a way, William knows that leaving Catherine or leaving or ending that marriage is not in his favor. He knows that it's not doing justice to her. And I think that in his heart, he knows that he's not doing justice to her. But he cannot help himself. And this is what happens. He cannot help himself, and he takes out on her a lot of his frustrations, a lot of things that he is angry at, and it makes her feel very, very bad. So William needs to think about it. William needs to think about it, about how he treats her, because I think that this card is telling him that, or is making him think that he needs to be more to treat her in a more just way, and that he needs to be more just. He needs to think about the way that he treats her. Now I'm going to look into this card's affinities. And this card has an affinity of divorce. So the thought of divorce did cross William's heart. He did think about it. And this is something that did cross his mind. And this is why he treats Catherine this way. And this is why Catherine is so afraid that everything might fall apart. And she really does try to give him this the best that she can. And it looks like it, because we see that he feels victorious. So we can see that she gives him everything. But she herself, she feels that she's on the verge of doing something that could be very adventurous, like moving away, like burning bridges behind her. So she's in a very, very fragile place because of the way that he acts towards her. So let's see, what can we see in the past. So in the past, we see Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a great card. This is a gaining after working hard. So both of them worked hard. Both of them had gained a lot together. So this is a cooperation card. This is a card that showed abundance, happiness. So this shows a very good past between them. Let's see what does the present shows, and the present is the world. So I think that the world is about this. In this card, it's about being too much in the world's let's say in the world's face. The fact that this woman is nude is giving me the vibes of them feeling that they are too much in the eyes of the world, that everyone is seeing them, everyone is looking at them, that they are too much in the eyes of the world, that too much of the people are looking at them, and this is not healthy for their marriage. This is not healthy for their relationship. And we have to remember that the World card is a card of ending and of beginnings. So this could signify an ending and a beginning. So, but it doesn't mean that we are on the verge of an ending and a beginning, but it does show us that there is a possibility of it. But I think that this World card shows that there is this need for perfection and the need to be seen as perfect, especially in Catherine. She feels a lot of pressure to be seen perfect. The fact that this is a woman here and that she's nude here, and Catherine, the way that she looks, the way that she is photographed, the way that everything that she wears, she always being looked at under a magnifying glass. And the latest mirror Photoshop that didn't do her justice, that wasn't helpful. So all of those things are not helping their marriage. Okay, what can we see for their future? And for the future, it is changing. This is the Hangman. The Hangman is a card of changing point of view. And this shows us that that we're hanging. They are now hanging. Right now, they are. They don't know exactly what they're going to do. They are changing their point of view. They are trying to look at things from other perspectives. They are trying to think about things from all kinds of perspectives. They are trying to but they will make sure to be true to their inner truth. So they will not stay together if they will feel that it's not the right thing for them. What this card has as an affinity is believing that things will be okay. So both of them are coming from that place, which is good. So this is the future card. So in the future, we see them thinking about things and trying to change their point of view, trying to change the way that they act to one towards another, and talking about things in a way that they are being truthful to one another. Now, the most important card here is the potential, because the potential shows us what is the potential of this relationship. And the potential is the Four of Pentacles, which is not great because the Four of Pentacles is a card that shows us that both of them are or will are acting out of feeling threatened. Both William and Catherine feel threatened, and both of them, from all sorts of ways, because William is supposed to be king, because of all things that are connected to the monarchy, both of them feel threatened. And this is not good for a potential of a relationship. But I'm going to look at the affinities of this card. Okay, and the affinity of this card is being competitive. And maybe that is part of the problem between them. Being competitive between a couple sometimes can be a problem. When one is being more, winning, and the other is less winning, and people are trying to show good face and to say that they are supporting their spouse when the other wins, especially in sports, but when there is competitiveness, and we saw that with Diana and Charles, the fact that Princess Diana took the limelight from King Charles wasn't helping their marriage. And I also already saw some articles that said that Princess Catherine was taking the limelight from King Charles in all kinds of events, and he wasn't feeling good about that. So it could be that William is feeling competitive towards Catherine, and this is also something that is causing the problems in their marriage. So altogether, it doesn't look very promising. So what I can say is one thing. They both think that they are happy. And it's very evident. This is what their heads show. Both of them think, or in their heads know that they should be happy. Both of them Williams is standing on a good basis because Catherine is giving him the good basis to stand on. Catherine is not standing on a good basis because William is not giving her a good basis to stand on. And that is causing Catherine to feel that things are falling apart. And William is feeling that maybe he should think about divorce, or maybe he's not being just to his wife. All sorts of things, but he's thinking about his marriage, and he's thinking about whether or not he should continue his marriage. And we can see that in the past they were very happy, and we can see that in the present, being in the public eye is not helping them. And we can see that in the future they will have to start thinking and looking at things differently. And if they will not start going to therapy and start talking about the big things, about the real things that are disturbing them, they will not change the potential of that relationship. Because all of these things are changeable, because they do have a good basis and they do have a good love between them. So they can, everything here is changeable, but they do have to go to therapy now, not in 10 years, not in 5 years. They have to go to therapy, they have to talk to someone, they have to find a way in which William is not taking his frustrations out on Catherine, and in which Catherine is not feeling like everything is falling apart, and in which they're not feeling like they are competing in one another, but as if they are helping one another, because that is what was in the beginning of their marriage. And they can be like that once again. So if they were like that in the beginning of the marriage, they can go back to that. This is something that changed, and because of all of the things that changed around them, but this is something that they can go back to. So it's only a question of going to a good therapist that will help them talk about the things that and the ways that they are communicating, the things that they are really feeling, and to really talk about things, because I have a feeling that what Catherine is telling William is this, and what William is telling Catherine is this, and they are not really saying what they really, really feel. And that is why everything comes out in the way that they act. So this is it for the tarot, and the oracle is Whispers of Love, which is new for me because I haven't used it yet. So, and I really thought that I will get a different reading. So, but let's see what we get for this couple. Okay, so I'm just clearing the deck. Advice for William and Catherine. Advice for William and Catherine. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Okay, so that is mostly for someone who doesn't have a partner, but it's a true advice for everyone. It's to act when you're with your partner in your head all the time, and to think about your partner and what your partner needs all the time. And if you don't have a partner, it will help you get him or her into your life. And if you have a partner, then it will help you to keep that connection. And I think that this is a great advice for Catherine and William, because right now I think that they lost that connection. Okay, so this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.